Hello everybody, Average Gamer here, and welcome to an episode of Spring Ruler Ultimate. Sweden, as I try to strangle myself with my microphone and headset. Okay, so bit of some problems here. In the last episode, Russia declared war on us. Now we do have troops positioned in these locations, not many. Like we got our like some garrison units here, and that's it. We're in a bit of a hard spot here. What we do over the next stage should make or break us. If we can hold back the Russians, we have no issues. But that's going to be the biggest issue here, is trying to hold back the Russians. Because of that, I'm actually going to withdraw our entire military force from the peninsula up here. Also, going to reallocate our navy. First, I'm actually going to order everybody that's not in the front line to sea transport to there. Basically, we're going to withdraw our forces slowly here. I'm also, okay, yeah, all these guys are automatically heading back up this way. Any unit right now that I can deploy, the better. My theory is we're going to have massive conflicts in this general area here as we reposition and reallocate our forces. I'm also ordering a complete halt of the planned assault down here and reordering all these guys to head north again. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. So you are also going to go there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not you're staying. You're staying. 1, 2, 3. The Russians are going to have pretty much every advantage over us. I don't see any way of us being able to outdo the Russians here. They're going to have the numerical superiority. They're going to have the everything superiority, to be honest with you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At this point, I honestly don't know if we're actually going to win this. I have a feeling that we're actually going to lose this war to the Russians, which means we're probably going to lose in the next episode or two. Now, I know defeatist attitude, blah, 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 but to be honest with you, we're now fighting officially a two-pronged, two-front war, which is not ideal. Change plans. I'm going to leave these artillery here. just going to go there. Those guys are just going to try and hold this for now. In the meantime, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you are going to go there. 1. Where are you going? No, you're going up here. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. You're leaving. No, and you're going up here too. Subs are hitting that location. All of you guys that were going to be in reserve are also heading to this location now as well. All of you guys are heading up this way. The next Panzerhaubitze 2000 is going up that way, and I think that is now the majority of our forces are heading back that way. So that's now officially fighting a two-front war. And being dug in here. The plan is to dig in our forces and try to recapture these locations as fast as we can. Recalling our eyes in the sky here. And I'm hoping I can get our units into this location and down here into southern Finland as fast as I can. If I can get them into southern Finland, I can fortify this location along here. And the Russians should then at that point have some problems. Position some troops here and some troops up here. Now, what did we lose here? We lost some artillery. Bring these guys in actually to go into reserve here. The hope is that we can at least grind the Germans down. All right, so our forces are getting into position down here, which is always a good, which is a good thing. So it looks like they've actually let us deploy our forces west, which will turn out to be not a good thing for them. Forces, move up here, please. Okay, so artillery rounds are starting to land on the Russians, which is good. They haven't really done much of a push up here yet, which is definitely a good sign for us. The Germans' advance seem to have stalled at this point, which is a good thing. Lost a garrison unit in the town of Irma, which is, I think, is right here, right? In Matra. So that's not a big deal. It's all infantry units and supply trucks. It is perfect. You're actually going to move to that location. So I already know that there's probably someone over here. So we're going to send this aircraft up and take a look. Yep, right there. I'm going to redeploy the majority of our fighter aircraft up here, because these Russian units are going to be significantly out of fuel. So we're going to start doing airstrikes against these guys. And our brand new aircraft are going to prioritize the Russians. So most of our artillery is down here in the south. I'm going to try and bring up some of the artillery. So definitely going to be fighting a delaying action over there. I'm actually going to redeploy the majority of my artillery contribute so much to what I'm going to nickname now the Eastern Front. Armor is going to take a little while for it to be good to go. Because right now we want to solidify our frontier with the Russians. Now, one of the things I wouldn't mind doing is cutting the Russians off by advancing this way. And cutting off the roads here, but I can actually use this road here as a priority. I'm actually going to move these guys up to there. Bring up Panzer Haubitze 2000 in behind, build transport trench. Plan here is just to have units to do poking attacks. Like these guys here are going to be able to attack and wipe these guys out no problem. The more the Russians have to advance, the harder it's going to be for them. So oh yeah, howitzers and tanks. Here we go. Howitzers and tanks. So we're going to basically push down this road here and cut off the Russians. Okay, so it looks like the Germans are really not pushing anymore, which is a good thing. In the meantime, we're going to get more artillery to come in. Right, one thing I'm going to do too . How do you do this again? It's been a while since I've placed a rally point anywhere. gonna have to look up between this episode and the last one how to set rally points again. It's been a while. Basically what you can do is you can set it up so that all your units, when they're built and they deploy to a specific location. In this case, one of our major concerns is that the Russians that have basically superiority over us when it comes to pretty much everything. I'm gonna start withdrawing these guys because they're getting outnumbered here quite a bit. We just lost a tank, right? Yeah. So we're losing quite badly here. Or actually, I shouldn't say that because we're actually holding them actually a lot better than I thought we would. I thought we would lose almost all of southern Finland, actually. So that's not so bad. But that's going to be the end of this episode. In the next one, hopefully we we can stem the tide of the red menace and try to keep things in control a little bit. Thanks for watching. See you in the next episode. Bye-bye.